check out these highlights. I mean, I'll go full screen on them so you guys could check them out. I mean, I like a lot of stuff about him, and you're gonna see
Yep.
why. We watched this earlier today. I thought I could find where he was we had his highlights pulled up, but anyways, like here we go. So again, this guy is 6'4", 220 pounds. As you can see, he's coming off. My goodness, he just
Yep. The speed.
yeah.
This dude is a tremendous pursuer of the football. See, there it is. There's that dip we talked about a little bit earlier. Was able to get to the ball carrier. Has a tremendous bend. Very underrated bend.
And you'll see like how athletic he is. Look at him.
Yeah.
That was a nice snag.
One-handed catch.
Oh, there's another angle of it. Yeah, so one of the things that stood out for me is he's like all over the field. And look, if these are the type of guys, look, he's returning punts.
Yep. This is a Kalen DeBoer athlete. These are the type of players he likes to recruit. That Braylon Trice type of athlete, right? These are the type of guys that they want. They want more athletic, kind of raw prospect guys. And for the most part, 2-3 years on the line, these guys are going to get fully developed.
And if you guys are just joining and you're like, who is this? This is Noah Carter, class of 2024. And, he's coming in to Tuscaloosa right now. He's listed on On3 as a edge rusher. But as you can see, he plays all over. He literally plays all over. He's like an athlete. And we're here with Jarek of Jan Sports on YouTube breaking it down. I look, this is a preview of the type of guys that are going to recruit. I love it.
Yep. And oh my God, can we play that back?
Yeah.
Play that clip right back. That's that pursuit. But that's the motor. Most guys, when you're getting, look at that, because you're taking on the engager, you're back 5-6 yards on the field. Mostly you would quit. No, he continues to fight, strips the ball, able to take that away and score for a touchdown. That's nasty. That's nasty, guys. And these are the type of players that we want. We want guys that have high motors, don't really quit on these particular plays. I think there's another angle right here. Yeah. Yeah, there's just another angle of the play.
No, there's a clip on here. I don't know.
They got him at corner.
I know they literally have.
We got him all over the place.
So, and this is the thing that I like about him. I don't know where it is. It's somewhere on this film, but basically he doesn't give up on the play and he chases down this guy. Look at here, he is returning a punt. Doesn't give up on a play. Super athletic. I don't, who knows? He comes in here. I don't know where you put him.
He's an athlete. And like I said, he also, I think he played a little bit of linebacker, but receiver, tight end, they had him as a corner. You know who that reminds me of a lot, Kyle? That's Christian Harris.
Yeah.
Because when Christian Harris when he came off of University Lab, where did he play him at? Receiver and corner. Never played as a linebacker, only except in camps.
Yes.
Never played it. And then he was able to come in here as a true freshman. Obviously because of the amount of injuries that we suffered, but he was able to kind of jump into that fold as a true freshman and balled out. This is Christian Harris, guys.
He just jumped that snap. Jeez, that was crazy. I didn't think I watched these highlights earlier. This guy's a freak. Look at that. Put him at receiver. No, I'm saying, like, who cares? Yeah, what is his 40 time? Chat, can we do that while we're breaking down this film? This dude's a monster. I like him at receiver.
Yeah.
Hey, chat, let me see where you guys want him to play. I want to hear from chat. And then somebody like Jarvis, someone X is like verified. Jimmy's up there too. So I mean, split the difference and do 4-4. Is he really that fast? Honestly, look at him. He's a menace. Look,
I'm impressed with his lateral quickness. I think
Jimmy's saying he has a 30-inch vertical.
I mean, we seen that dude literally jump off the building on the next grade. I wouldn't be surprised.
Watch, look at him. All right, so who you're looking at is Noah Carter, and he's class of 2024. He will be in Texas. He will be in town right now, and like this coming week with all these other guys coming in, and he's killing it. Love him on the outside. He's played. Someone's saying tight end. Look, you have Caleb Odom coming in too. I mean, Caleb Odom's already here, killing it. You have two of these type of tight ends. Play both. Hell yeah. I never even knew about.
Oh, that's great edge presence.
Oh yeah,
very, very good edge presence. Was able to beat the tackle. Was able to set the edge and make a play. That's a 3-4 yard loss.
Hey Janet, we've shown him running the ball a couple times. Like he's like returning punts and stuff like that. But I haven't seen like there's one clip on here where he's like chasing down someone. So you'll see that, Janet, here in a few. I don't know. Billingsley, man, Billingsley was a guy that just didn't. I thought he was going to be that guy. He just never did. Look at him. Oof. Did you see him fly through that gap right there? Look at him.
And this dude's stats is ridiculous. When you actually look up some of his stats, high school level is not even fair. Dude had 15. I think I'm trying to read right here. So he had full. I think So his senior season, he had 8 receiving touchdowns. He had 2 punt return touchdowns. He had 55 tackles and 11 sacks. And he occasionally plays quarterback. He's occasionally their wildcat quarterback, and they'll have him throw. His junior season played as a corner and a safety, reportedly cornerback and as a safety. And sophomore, he literally played everywhere. He played as a Y, played as an X, as a Z, as a Z sort of receiver.
There
had
you
him
go.
in the backfield as a running back. Yep, there it is. The dude plays everywhere except for offensive lineman, which is kind of selfish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. But the dude plays everywhere on the football field. And for those who don't know, guys, Centennial, not the Centennial in California, but the Centennial in Arizona, that's a legit powerhouse school. Yeah. That's a powerhouse school. That's a legit football program. So to have an athlete like this kind of come in would be big. Would be huge.
So okay, Jarek. So okay, he comes in here currently like on 3. He's listed as edge. Where do you put him at from what you've seen right here in like a 4-2-5 scheme? Or I mean, what are we looking at here realistically? I mean, of course, you get in here, you'd like to maybe, add some weight to him. I don't know. Like, what do you do from, kind of a personnel standpoint?
I would try to put him as an edge and see if he can set the edge. That's what I would try to have him as. But if I don't like that, and if I feel like he's not doing that, because obviously he's got to get a lot better. He's raw when it comes to his pass rushing. When it comes to his arsenal, of course he uses his bend and he uses that dip. That's a big move set that he likes to use. So obviously in the collegiate level, you're going against bigger, stronger, and faster type dudes. You're not just going to beat dudes with pure speed unless you're like Calavian Chasson. But I will say this: if you want to put him as a linebacker, if you want to put him more as an inside linebacker, whether if you're playing like as a Mike or maybe as a Sam linebacker or a Mike, I would not be impressed, especially when you're in this 4-2-5 system. I would not be surprised at all if you want to get in there, especially because when you're playing with a 2 linebacker set, that's sideline to sideline type speed, right? Uh-huh. That's getting like a Jordan Jenkins, not Jordan Jenkins. I forgot a Jordan Brooks from Seattle, or a Patrick Queen for LSU. Somebody in the chat actually compared him to Patrick Queen. That's actually a very good comparison. And then also like you look at a Matt Milano, like these speedy type linebackers, a Nick Bolton. That's another great comparison. This is what I would love to see, guys that played in a 4-2-5 system before. This is something that I would like. And remember, Michigan, what do they run? A 4-2-5 system. And what did Michigan have a lot with their linebackers? Speed, tons and tons of speed. And so to have a kid like this kind of come in, of course, he's got to pack on some weight. They had him listed as 216, but he's probably like around 225, 230 when he's finally done. Mm-hmm. But that's a lot of speed to simply just ignore. So they got him as an edge, but honestly, I think edge, you try him out, see if he works out there. If he doesn't work out, I want to put him as a sandbacker. Let him work from there and see where he can go.
Talking about Noah Carter, I'll bring up his on-3 profile again. So everybody can see. I mean, absolute baller. I mean, in every sense of the word. And I really so he's coming in, and that's why you're talking. If you're just joining us and you saw us talking about Noah Carter, this is who he is. And as Jarek said, he's coming out of Centennial, which is really a powerhouse program in Arizona, and would really